All right, we're gonna go through the layout of the RV. The layout is what sold us on this unit. We love it so much, and we'll show you why. So here is the bedroom. It has a residential queen, so it's a nice huge bed. This is the one slide out, so you don't have to worry about multiple slide outs, and enough space on the side of the RV when you park it. It's just this one little slide out. There's space on either side to get all the way around, so you're not having to crawl over the bed to make it and stuff. There's all this storage up above, keep stuff in there that you don't have to access all the time, but you still have space up there to keep it. You also get a smaller size TV, but it's perfect for this space. We have a Google Home set up on it right now, so you can watch Netflix, Hulu, and a speaker in the corner as well, so you can listen to music back here. Right off the bedroom is the bathroom. It's actually a pretty decent size. There's storage up above the toilet, so you got plenty of shelves. There's storage also underneath the sink. And then when you come out of the bathroom, this nice huge closet. That was the other thing that sold us on this RV, is the amount of storage. So we have a closet that we have set up with the hangers with our clothes, another bin for like blankets and towels, and all the storage for shoes, and there's all sorts of stuff behind there as well. Plenty of room for clothing. And then another drawer here. We use this as like a junk drawer. Then we come into the kitchen. So really nice size countertop. My mother-in-law has mentioned that multiple times. She loves how much countertop space there is. Nice big double basin sink. Storage up top, so for plates and cups and all that type of stuff. And you have a full pantry here too, so keeping food and all that in here. The nice thing about this cabinet is it's also on rollers, so you can utilize all that space back there, because sometimes that's like a dead zone. So we use this like for the dog food, and there's stuff, the stuff that's in these you can pack all the way into the back and utilize all of that space, which is great. And then there's room underneath the sink. There's your silverware, same thing, you utilize all that space up behind. This is great. It's a 3-burner cooktop with an oven, and that's becoming more and more rare in RVs. You don't see as many with a full oven. It's great because I love to bake cookies at the end of the night. A microwave, we don't use that quite as much, but it's great to have. So we have this nice big refrigerator, plenty of space, and a freezer, which we haven't even utilized as much as we should be, because it's great to have that much freezer space too. You have more storage up top here. We like to keep our slippers and like bug spray and stuff. Just a little catch-all, because things just end up all over the place when you're traveling. And then moving over into the dinette kind of hangout space, we have the J-shaped dinette, which is great. You could realistically fit about 3 people here. This is also where you have seat belts. So you have 1 here and 2 there. And this is where we set up Eve with her car seat, so the car seat's facing backwards. So if you have kids, this is the spot to do it. There's actually an anchor that comes through the floor, so it's not like some units where they only anchor the seatbelts into like plywood. It's actually anchored into the floor, which is great. So we have the dinette, and we also have this sofa. Right now it's covered because we travel with our dog, so 2 people can sit here. There's also seatbelts underneath, anchored to the frame, just like these ones. So from here, to make all of this sleeping area, this pulls out, this jackknife sofa pulls out into a bed. This table goes down, and you can turn this into a bed as well. So maybe 1 adult, 2 adults could fit here, 2 kids definitely. Same thing here, 1 adult, 2 adults maybe would be tight, but you could definitely fit a bunch of kids on here. Aside from these 2, the other sleeping option is this entire area above the cab. It is a full queen, and it can hold up to 350 pounds. So plenty of space up there as well. So the nice thing about this dinette too is the storage. We have storage all along here and all along here. We fill it up with stuff that you need to access all day long because it's super easy to get to. The other great thing is the amount of outlets. So you have an outlet there, down there under the table, 1 over here, and then there's actually 1 in the kitchenette as well. But it keeps it so that you don't have to argue about who's plugging into where. There's plenty of outlets for everybody. We have a smart TV here, which is great too. While the kids are sitting back here riding along, you can put movies on. Clearly everybody can see this TV, it's large enough. We also have mobile Wi-Fi. This is something that's very unique. A lot of RVs, especially rentals, will not offer this to you. So the Wi-Fi is already hooked up to all the TVs and to the speakers and everything, so it's easy to use. The other thing that's really nice about the Wi-Fi is that if you have something like a Google Nest, like we do, you can clip it right here, connect it right to the Wi-Fi, and if you're gone, or if you're just sitting out by the fire and you have the baby set up in here, or if you have a dog, we use it to watch the dog all the time if we leave the AC on and we go off to do something. We also, at night, when we put the baby down, we can be outside, we can take a quick walk around the campsite, and baby's sleeping here and we have full eyes on her. So that's the nice thing about having free Wi-Fi, because a lot of the times campsites, other places that you're gonna park, the Wi-Fi is not gonna be as strong. This has pretty much guaranteed us that we have had internet everywhere we've gone, even while we're driving on the road. So far we haven't hit any area that we haven't been able to use our Wi-Fi. So aside from the Wi-Fi, we also have a lithium battery installed that's underneath this bench. So the nice thing about the battery is it allows you to run pretty much everything in this unit for probably about 2 to 3 days. That's about how long we've been able to make it last. If you're doing something shorter, you will have no issue. Everything in here could run. If you're ending up at a place that doesn't have a power outlet, that's your solution. So also underneath both of these benches, underneath the jackknife sofa and under the bench, more storage. So if there's things that you know that you need to bring but you don't need access to, throw them under there. All right, that is the rundown of the layout of our RV. Hopefully I didn't bore you like I bored this child here, but happy camping.